Good morning to all. Good morning. I hope I am audible to you, everyone. Very, very pleasant morning to you all. Prasad, good morning, and Krishna, good morning, and yeah, made for everything. Hi, and Stephanie, very good morning, and Vinimati, good morning, and Suresh, good morning, and Pavan Kumar, very good morning, and Vijita Bhatt, very good morning, and yeah, I hope I'm audible to you, everyone. And it's me, Anju. Very good evening. Sorry, good morning. And Virendra Reddy, good morning. And Sonia, very good morning and hi. Hello, everyone. This is Philip from Pantech eLearning. And I welcome you all for engage your learning experience with Pantech eLearning anytime, anywhere, and any places. We are always supporting to the students in a technical way. What is our main vision? We are going to help 10 million students to learn the technical knowledge by the easy way. And I welcome you all this particular session, that is data science and data analytics overview. In this particular session, I'm going to discussing with you that complete overview of the data science and also the data analytics. Okay, so these are the things I'm going to discussing with you, and most of the that familiar person, that is Aman Singh and also the Anand Nath. Happy to see you here, and it was very surprising for me to meet here as well. So thank you so much for joining here, Aman Singh and also the Anand Nath. So very surprising to meeting here once again, and thank you so much for joining here. Yeah. So without delay, I'm going to entering this particular session. So before entering this particular session, I will tell you one thing. When I was going to entering any kind of the program, a workshop, that I need a more interaction. Why? Because of I believe interaction to making my session as an interesting way. So for that, you have to interact with me in between this particular session. That is the most important thing. Why? Because of I'm talking in front of the laptop and I'm talking in front of the virtual way to you. So for that, I need some interaction from you. The medium is actually command box only. So you have to please interact with me by a chat box. That is most important thing. I hope you guys are going to do that, and I hope it can be possible to making this particular session as an energetic way as well. Right? So without delay, I'm going to entering this particular session. Are you guys excited to get into this particular session? Are you guys excited? So if you guys are excited, means please mention in the chat box, yes, Philip. If you guys are so much excited in the sense, please mention in the chat box, yes, Philip. After that, we can continue this particular session and try to understand. I'm your mentor, I'm your friend. Don't call me sir. Call me Philip is more comfortable for me. Okay, so call me Philip is more comfortable, and try to understand. If you guys are really interactive with this particular session in the sense, definitely I will make this particular session as an interesting way. So try to understand. If you guys are so much excited to continue this particular session, please mention in the chat box as Philip. Yeah, okay. So thanks for the good response from you guys. Thank you so much. Aman Singh, thank you. Yeah. So without delay, I'm going to enter this particular topic. What is data science and what is data analytics? That is the most important thing. Now the time we are living in the data collections world. Why? Because of we are using the smartphone every day. Am I right? We are using the smartphone every day. The data generation is day by day. Why? Because of we are using the very familiar application. For an example, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and different applications you guys are using. For that time, that this is actually that data is generating day by day because of the multiple people. It can be possible to generate the 1 billion or many other millions can be generated. So for that time, we have to handling and we have to analyzing that particular things, because of we are going to entering that particular state as well. That is the most important thing. So the data science and also the data analysis is a most important part in present scenario for handling the data and analyzing the data. Why? Because of we are going to handling the data for the artificial intelligence technologies as well. Each and every application is going to be generating day by day. Understood? No? So for that we need several technologies to handling the data here. That is the most important thing. Okay, right? So entering this Yeah, right question, Rohit Kutla. GS is a branch of computer science. Exactly. Okay, that's a good answer. So, yeah. So, what are all the the basic necessary for data science and also the data analysis? So, we can considering this is actually the roadmap for that. We need to understanding the basic functionality in Python for data science and also the data analytics. And when you are going to entering the Python, we need to know the basic libraries for data science and also the data analysis. Why? Because of, for an example, when you are going to entering the pandas library, when you are going to entering the numpy library, when you are going to entering the matplotlib and also the cbound, that is actually most important library for data analysis and also the data science. That is the most important thing. So these kind of the libraries is most important. For an example, I want handling the more amount of the data, I want to manipulating the data, I want to visualizing the data. In the sense that time we need several tools to handling and analyzing the data, of course. So for example, pandas is a major important library for handling and also the manipulating the data. That is the most important thing. And also matplotlib and also the cbound will help to visualizing your data. For an example, I want to exploring my data. In the sense that time I need a visualization tool for understanding the several things as well. Okay, so data science elements and machine learning concepts, these all of the things is a most important part for data science and also the data analysis. Okay, right. So without delay, I'm going to entering this topic. Yeah, Rohit, definitely. Sorry for speaking very faster. So now I'm going to making very slower. Right. What is data science exactly? Any idea from you guys? Any idea? Can you please leave your comments in comment box right now? So when generally entering the data science technology, the data science is actually a combination of that the multidisciplines use the statistical analysis and machine learning analyzing data to extracting the insights from this. Why? Because of based on the data features we are going to analyzing your data. Am I right? So data science is most importantly when you are going to entering the technical way to understanding this particular concept. The data science is a combination of multidiscipline that uses the statistical and data analysis. And the machine learning is a major important part to analyzing your data as well to extracting the useful insights for your things. So the data science is actually majorly helpful for analyzing your data and understanding your data and creating the model for the future prediction as well. So data science is actually a combination of multidiscipline that uses the statistical and data analysis. I will show the several examples. What about the general data science? When you are going for our knowledge, data gathering and data analysis and decision making. For an example, data gathering in the sense when you are going to choosing one particular target, we need to collecting the data, we need to gathering the data. For an example, just for the example, liver disease or rainfall prediction, just for the example. We are going to choosing the one particular title. For that we need to collecting the data. For that then only we can analyzing the data and making the decision for the future as well, right? So here when you are going to choosing one particular title, that is maybe that liver disease or heart disease in the sense, we need a past patient details, we need a past patient's data to collecting that. That is also the one kind of part of the data science. So data collection is a major important part to collecting the data for your as per your requirement. When you are going to collecting the data, we have to analyzing the data what exactly inside that particular data as well. Because of once you are going to collecting the data for that time, you don't understand the much of for an example, if you have lakhs amount of the data, okay, just for the example, for that time you are going to analyzing which one is the highest value of that particular column, how we can find it, and which area, which person is actually, which patient affected in high cholesterol range. Can you find it that? Of course, it can be possible to find it that with the help of the analysis process. I want to analyzing how many people are affected, how many people are not affected, and it can be possible to using the several kind of the libraries to analyzing your data. Okay, so that is the most important thing. Okay, that it can be possible with the help of the Pantas library. Why? Because of I want to manipulating for that particular data. For example, I want to claim my data. I want to choose that several criteria as per your requirement. Of course, it can be possible with the help of Pantas library. Once you are going to choosing one particular target, you have to collecting the data for that particular target. That is the most important thing. That is nothing but the data gathering. You are going to choose liver disease prediction. Just for the example, you have to collecting the past patient histories. We need some of the important features for affected patient and also the non-affected patients. We need the important values of the several features. Then only we can tell to the computer this is happening for that. Of course, it can be possible. That means you have to collecting the right features of that particular data. That is nothing but the data collection. When you are going to collecting the data, for that time you don't understand what exactly in this particular presenting in this particular data. That time analysis is the most important thing. That analysis will help to, that analysis will help to, exploring the data is as much, most importantly, exploring this particular data is a very easier way with the help of the several tools. I want to exploring more amount of the data which I collected. I don't know exactly what inside that. That time you are going to entering the analysis process to analyzing your data. Okay, right. So that is the most important part in data science. After the decision making, when you are going to choosing the right feature and tell to the tell to the machine, this is what for affected patient, this is what for not affected patient. We have to tell to the computer by the help of the machine learning technology. That time the machine learning technology can contribute to tell the computer this is what happening for the affected, this is what happening for the not affected patients. So that is the most important thing. So that is the differentiation between the gathering, analyzing and also the decision making. Of course, decision making can be possible with the help of the machine learning technologies as well with the help of the machine learning algorithm. Try to understand what I'm saying. I hope you guys are listening about this particular session. If you guys are watching this particular session, please raise your hands in comment box right now. Please raise your hands in comment box right now because of I'm talking in front of you. So you guys are did not giving any response in this, and it will be a little bit boring. I don't want to make my session as a boring way. Yeah. I hope you guys are watching this particular session. One person is asking the question. Sir, Pantas, Matplot and NumPy, Seaborn, okay. sklearn is enough for the data science. Yeah, of course it is more enough for the data science. When you are going to entering the analysis process, that time we need to know the several data tools for analyzing this. Yeah. So yes, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for good response. Fine. So and one more thing, when you are going to entering the data science, when I'm going to finding that particular patterns is the most important thing for choosing the decisions as well. So for that only, it is about finding the patterns from the data and analysis and making the future prediction. Of course, this is a major process in data science. Try to understand when I'm going to enter the data science world, the most important three process: data gathering, analyzing, decision making. Try to understand when I'm going to enter the data science world, three major parts is the most important thing. One is the data gathering, that is call it as the collection, and we have to making the proprieting data. Why? Because of when you are going to collecting the data, we have to making the proprieting data for that. And analyzing is the most important thing. Without exploring the data, you can't entering the further decision makings. So collection, analysis, decision making, that is the major part in data science world. Okay, so try to understand. When you are going to facing some kind of the interview related to the data science, you have to confidently telling this kind of the answer to interviewer. Of course, maybe they can impress this kind of the words. Data gathering, data analysis, and decision making. That is the most important part in data science. Without this kind of the portion, nothing is data science. Try to understand. Okay, right. So next, by using the data science, what will happen? The companies are able to make. Try to understand, please understand what exactly we are going to do in data science. The companies are able to making the better decision these or that. For example, one particular company, okay, just for understanding of cookies company, okay, one company, they are giving the two different flavors, okay, try to understand. Maybe you can take the Britannia or any other thing, okay, Britannia giving two different flavor. One is actually like the choco chip, another one is actually like that candy something, okay, right. So choco chip and also the coconut candy like that, we have the two different products, okay, but we have to analyzing the product sale, okay. So which one is the best? For an example, choco chip is actually high sale, or what about these particular product that is choco candy like that, candy flavor is very high sale. Based on the data, you can analyzing this. After that only you can taking the decision. Without analyzing how it can be possible, which one is high, which one is low. So for that time, you have to analyzing the data. What is the sale of choco chip? What is the sale of candy? Because based on the area, based on the population, based on the country, which one is the very highest sale? For that time, we can decide, of course, that is choco chip in the sense that product should be manufacturing very high than these products. That is the decision making. For example, the company has to taking the better decision to increasing the manufacturing of the product. For that time, you have to analyzing the data. That analyzing the data has been for two different products, that is choco chip and also the candy. When comparatively the candy, it will be giving the highest sale and highest unit sold. So for that only, we have to decide to increasing the choco chip product. That is decision making. Try to understand. Try to understand. That is actually a decision making. And predictive analysis. What next? When I am going to using the data science technology, that time you can entering the predictive analysis. You can entering the predictive analysis. That is called like what next we have to do. The predictive analysis also happening with the help of the data science technology. Yeah, the choco chip is actually very high sale. That is the decision. Then what is next? We have to manufacturing very high to distribute the different companies. Why? Because of the people are more like that particular product. So for that we have to increasing the production of that particular product. That is the decision. Predictive analysis for what is next. Okay, and pattern discoveries for training your model. So this is the way the companies are working like that. Try to understand. I hope you guys are really understanding about this particular session, and I hope you guys are really watch this particular session and also they like this particular session. If you guys are really like this particular session in the sense, don't forget to hit the like button and also give your heart in comment box right now. I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session. So if you guys are really enjoying this particular session, please give your heart in comment box right now to continue this particular session the same energetic way. Try to understand. Yeah. Now, where data science is actually needed? Yeah, that is the pretty question. Any other idea from you guys? Yeah. Where the data science is needed? The first one, banking. For example, the banking generating the much amount of the data for different people. For example, based on the transaction history, based on the income, based on the past histories of the transaction, the particular person can be eligible for loan or not. We can decide it, the computer can decide it automatically. That time you don't want to manually calculate the several things. No needed. Okay, no needed. So for that, the banking sectors, based on the past transaction, based on the the credit income, and based on the credit score, they are giving the eligibility of that it can be possible behind the technology that is actually data science. Okay, for an example, credit score classification. The computer automatically can analyzing the particular the person's details. For example, based on my the past loan settlement. For example, I have taken education loan. It was taking the time nearly 5 years to complete that particular loan. So for that time, my credit score is actually getting low. Still, also it is facing the same issues. Okay, how it can be possible to generating the credit score? Because of behind the technology, the machine learning and also the data science technology is there. Now I am checking my credit score right now. Still it is progressing to increasing, but it is settled in 2 years before. It's settled in 2 years before, but still it is not increasing. Why? Because of the machine should analyzing your data of the past history. It can be giving the scores as well. So that is the best example I'm saying in real time. So I'm the best example for my credit score. Still I'm not eligible to getting the credit card for State Bank. I tried, but they are checking my credit score. So you are not eligible, they said like that. How it can be possible? The computer will tell to you. That time the data science is needed to giving the score and eligibility criteria. It can be possible. Eligibility criteria also can be possible for this banking sector. I tried to getting the credit card. Based on the eligibility, I am not eligible. That means that time we need several data features. What is the features is needed there? They are expecting my PAN number. They are expecting my Aadhaar number. That's it. When I am going to entering the two different things, that will be shows the result. So that will be shows the detail. That will be shows the eligibilities also. Of course, it can be possible with the help of the data science technology. I am giving only the two different details for the particular person, concerned person of giving the credit card. That person getting only the two details of me, name, Aadhaar card number and PAN number. Then when they are entering this kind of the numbers, it will be getting the the details of me. That is also one kind of the data science and also the machine learning technology, and it will be giving the result based on these particular features. That is the most interesting things also. Yeah, and consultancy. For example, you can entering this Nakuri and also the LinkedIn. Based on your profile details, it will be recommended to you the several jobs. That is nothing but the consultancy. And healthcare, liver disease prediction, heart disease prediction, breast cancer prediction. These all of the I done it before. So healthcare department also handling the data. That is also nothing but the data science things, and manufacturing companies also. So these are the sectors, they are needed. This kind of the sectors, the data science is actually needed. Yeah, the real-time applications of data science. The first one, flight delay. Okay, so already the computer knows. Okay, already the computer knows. Yes. Okay, Pranita, what is your query about? What is your query? If you have any queries, you can contact the company number. They will give the detailed view of this particular Java classes. Because of this is completely for a workshop for the different colleges. Try to understand. If you need the further details of that particular Java classes in this, just contact the concerned person. Definitely they will give the answer for your query. Okay, right. And now the first example, flight delay. How it can be possible? So behind the technology it can be possible. Why? Because of already we trained the computer with the help of the past detail. What are the features for make a delay? Maybe humidity condition, weather condition. So based on the weather condition, that it can be predictable. Because of the flight should be delayed based on the weather condition. Okay, based on the weather condition, it can be possible. That is also the data science. And route planning. Of course, that is also the one kind of the data science projects, and the promotional offers based on the festival time, based on the duration, based on this festival. For an example, Diwali, they are giving the offer. They are giving the offer based on the days. They will give the promotional offers, of course. Yeah, for example, one more example is there. For an example, the promotional offer means in June, July. So that may be actually yearly offer they are giving. June, July. That time it's actually basically the several e-commerce website voluntarily they are giving the offer for that is actually like in the big sale offers. That is also one kind of the data science technologies. And finding the best suited time for Swiggy and also the Zomato. What is that? For an example, they are ordered one particular ice cream, just for the example, in Abaco. Okay, so I had an experience on that. That way I want to share it to you. So my distance is actually nearly 9 kilometers from that shop. Okay, from that shop. Okay, I ordered. It shows nearly like 45 minutes to reach that particular product. Preparation time and traveling time and reaching time. They can predict it based on the past details of that particular destination. Can you understand what I'm saying? The Swiggy automatically recommended this timing for your sale and product. For example, I have chosen one particular ice cream in Abaco I ordered. It shows to me nearly like another 45 minutes to reach that particular product. Why? Because of the same destination or same 8 kilometer. What is the features? 8 kilometer is a feature. And what is the product? That is also the one kind of the feature. That is the preparation time and also the traveling time to reach that. So that is a suited timing to delivery for Swiggy, and also the Zomato is the best example that it can be possible based on the features. Try to understand when you are going to entering the data science technology. Features is a most important part. Try to understand. Okay, so here I am saying timing, that is the distance 8 kilometer, and also the preparation time. That is also the one kind of the best example to giving the prediction timing. Okay, and for forecast revenue, health benefits, and predict the winning party of the election. So based on the people mentality, based on the features, it can be possible to predict the next CM or next PM. It can be possible while you are collecting the data, while you are going to analyzing the data with the help of the data science technology. The data science will giving the election party, ruling party in the next year also. It can be possible based on the several criteria. The features is the most important thing. What about the opinion of Modi? What about the opinion of Rahul Gandhi? What about the opinion of our state, like that Stalin? So based on this, it can be possible to predict. Each and every ruling party, they have to need to satisfy the several features. Then only it can be possible to get the ruling party in next year. Of course. So what is the majority satisfied party for the next year in India? Of course. So I don't want to say it here. That is maybe the political content. I don't want to mention it here. But it can be possible with the help of the technology to predict. Even our analysis also may be helpful to predict in a good way. But when you are going to feeding the information to the computer, that it can be possible to giving the next ruling party, of course. So what is the present statement? How it can be possible? Yeah, Pranita Chaudhary said the correct exact word of the technical. That is the probability statements. Maybe next Prime Minister of India. Who is that? Rahul Gandhi or Narendra Modi? The computer will give the prediction. Of course, it can be possible, guys. Try to understand that it can be possible with the help of the data science world. Okay, so that is the things is actually like the most important things also. Right. So, Kumkumona, you are said like that is like the different things are state wise. I'm talking about India wise, right? Yeah. Now we are going to entering the data science lifestyle. That is the most important thing. Okay. Yeah. When I'm going to entering the data science world, you need to understand the several terms. Okay, so now I'm going to entering this particular concept and try to understand that is actually like the most important part here that I'm going to explain. Already most of the people knows about this. Okay, that I'm going to say to you right. Okay, that I'm going to say to you right now. What is data science life cycle? Okay, right. So I'm going to like giving the one particular example for that. Okay, right. We'll consider. Okay, we'll consider next year. Who is the Prime Minister of India? So that is the task. Okay, that is a task. So we have to collecting the several data features in present state of Narendra Modi ji and also the Rahul Gandhi. What is the possibility to ruling the next like year, next 5 years? So that is our target. Okay, so Narendra Modi or Rahul Gandhi, who is the best ruling leader? That we have to analyze, that we have to predict. That time we have to choose the right features for Narendra Modi, right features for Rahul Gandhi. That is nothing but the data collection. We have to collect the data for the Narendra Modi ji in present status and also the Rahul Gandhi present status. That is the most important things to collecting the data for the two different people, because of our target is who is the best leader for next, who is will take the ruling party in next 5 years. We have to collect, then only it can be possible to predict, no? So we have to analyzing the data for the different persons. Yeah. So here collecting the data for two different people. That is the first thing. And the second one, preparing the data. So what is the meaning of the preparation of data? The data preparation is the most important part. So I will give the elaborative explanation of one by one. Okay. Yeah, you can see that. Data collection is the most important part, and data preparation, data mining, model building and model deployment. I will explain one by one. You can see this. Collect the data for a relevant target. What is our target? Narendra Modi or Rahul Gandhi? We have to collecting the data for the the people mentality of Narendra Modi, people mentality of Rahul Gandhi. Okay, right. So that is the most important things based on the people mentality. It can be possible. We have to collecting the data from the social media. For example, based on the tweet, based on the Instagram post and also the Facebook post, we can analyzing the data. We have to collecting the data for the different target and different things. Yeah, it can be possible. So data collection is the one kind of part in data science world. Then the data preparation. So we can call it as the machine learning actions one by one. So what is that exactly in the sense? The data preparation is actually when you are going to collecting the data, we have to making the properizing data. That means we have to clean the data, we have to transforming the data, and we have to encoding your data of that. That means the machine learning algorithms are expecting the properizing data for training. That is the most important things. So when you are going to creating a model and training a model, the data preparation is the most important thing. So because of properizing data is the most important part to giving the good accuracy to choose the right model. So data cleaning and transforming your data and encoding your data. So what is the objective of the data pre-processing? Can I understand what I'm saying, guys? Can you please reply me in chat box right now? Can you please reply me in chat box right now? I hope you guys are watching this particular session. If you guys are watching this particular session, please give me a thumbs up in chat box right now. Yeah, please give me a thumbs up in chat box right now. Yeah, it can be possible, Mr. Vijaya Raghavendra. Yes, okay. Yes, okay. Yeah. So when you're going to entering the machine learning actions, we have to follow the certain procedure. Okay, certain procedure on this. For an example, the data pre-processing is we need to making the propriorizing data for model training. Because when you are going to entering this kind of the terms, this is the most important part. That means we need to clean your data and we need to transforming your data and we need to encoding your data. Why? Because of why? Because of we have to making the propriorizing data to training your model, of course. And next, data analysis, or we can call it as the data mining as well. The data analysis is the most important part to identify the data distribution and write a feature and try to choose algorithm, correct algorithm for model training. That is the most important things now. Why? Because of when I'm going to enter the machine learning actions, we have to find the best model for our particular target. Which one is giving the 95 accuracy? That time we need a right feature and that time we need a right algorithm. So that it can be possible with the help of the data analysis process. And after done this, we have to splitting the data for testing and also the training as well. So we have to split the data. We have to split the data means we have an input and also the output. So based on the Narendra Modi's features, based on the Rahul Gandhi features, that means the output is Rahul Gandhi and also the Narendra Modi. The output is actually like that. Which one is the high ruling party? That means who will win. That is the label. Win or not win. That is a label. We have to split it. So features for Narendra Modi, features for Rahul Gandhi. That is input. What is the output? Who will win? Narendra Modi or Rahul Gandhi? That is the label. So that time we have to split the features of that, and after that we have to split the features of the output as well for that. That is nothing but independent data and also the dependent data for this splitting the data for this one. Once you splitting the data, we have to create the training data and also the testing data. After that we have to train the computer. Okay, right? So you can give this. Okay, you can give this, that machine learning models. This machine learning models is actually like the creating a model and also the try to understand Vijay Raghavendra. It is differed by the vision of our Achanta. Try to understand Mr. Vijay Raghavendra. The machine learning is also one of the best part and major part in data science. I'm talking about that. Okay, so try to understand. Yeah. Yes, exactly. So for that, we have to, splitting that, inputs and also the output. We have to training your model. After that, evaluation process is that. This is the actually machine learning actions. So data collection and data preparation. That is the data integration and data cleaning and data transformation and data reduction. Okay. So data preparation is the most important thing. And data analysis the data by using the various analytics things. It starts with determining the types of the problem where we select the machine learning technology to choose the algorithm. That is actually like the part of machine learning things, right? And model training, the machine learning algorithm and also the data science is actually a most important part, and evaluation process will help to find the best model for our particular target. And model planning will be based on the choosing the training data and also the testing data like that. Okay, right. And a deployment is actually a process of putting the machine learning models into the production. This makes, a model can be predicted available to users and the deployment things. For an example, once you're training your model, the deployment process is completely different apart from this one. So when you are going to entering the data science life cycle, the deployment is actually a most important part. I'm talking about the data science life cycle. The deployment in the sense we have to integrate it with the front end and also the back end. Okay, front end and also the back end we have to integrate with that. Okay, that is the deployment to passing the servers. So that is why I mentioned it here. The model deployment is a process of putting the machine learning models into the production. Thus makes the model prediction available to user and the developers or systems so they can make the business decision based on your data. Okay, right. And what are the data science jobs in present scenario? You can say this one. What are the roles is available in data science? Okay, data analyst. Data analyst in the sense, what is the criteria for that? When I'm going to entering this data science jobs, that is actually most important thing. So most of the people are expecting this kind of the things actually. What is the process? And the data science jobs is the most important things actually. For example, what are the criteria? For example, what are the categories of job roles in data science? Yeah, that is the most important things we need to know. Data analysis. Data analysis is one kind of the role for analyzing your data. That is a different thing. And machine learning expert. So what is the eligibility criteria for these things? Data analyst in the sense you should be knows about the data analysis tool and also the data analysis tool. That is actually most important thing that I will tell you, Rohit. Good luck. Just a minute. Okay, right. So data analysis is the one kind of the role, and we should know about the data analysis tool. For example, Tableau, Power BI, and Python. So we should have to knowledge basic knowledge on these kind of the three different tools: Python libraries, and Power BI, Tableau. That is the most important things to analyzing your data. And machine learning experts should knows about the machine learning actions is the most important part. And data engineering is actually like one kind of the superb role to objective of the data engineering in the sense we have to handling the data and making the structured data. That's it. That is the data engineering things. Feature extraction and preparing the pricing data. These are all the things. And what about the data scientist? The data scientist in the sense will have the business intelligence as well. That is the most important role when you're going to enter the data science world. And Rohit, how many salary will get? I will tell you. And Akash, please share the PPT, sure. And Alkesh, yeah, sure. And yeah, sure. We'll share it in a group. That particular concerned person will share it to you. Yeah, sure. Gopi Chetty and Vyas, sure. Yes. So this is the role. And what are the the booming roles in present scenario? Okay, right. Atma, what didn't you understand actually? So I'm talking about the roles only. I'm not talking about any concepts here. Data analyst will have to knows the knowledge about the Tableau, Power BI tools to analyzing your data with the help of the tools. And Python libraries is the most important part. And machine learning also, Python libraries knowledge is most important. Python is most important, and machine learning actions. And data engineering in the sense Python. And also the the data engineering is actually that Python, and also the Python libraries. Pandas should have the good knowledge to several things. Okay, right. And data scientist. The data scientist in the sense complete package have to work with the Pandas library, data handlings, and also the machine learning model creations and future predictions. Future predictions as well is actually a data scientist. Okay. right? Yes. Now, AI engineer is nearly 8 lakh to 10 lakh per annum for the beginners. If you're getting the good experience in futures in this, definitely you will be reach nearly 20 to 30 lakhs per annum. And data architecture, it will be nearly like another 21 to 40 lakh per annum. And machine learning engineer, the basically it will be get nearly 8 to 10 lakh per annum. And BI engineer, okay, business intelligence manager is nearly 18 lakh to 20 lakh per annum. So that is for the advanced career seniors. And also AI data analyst nearly 8 lakh to 9 lakh per annum, and data scientist is nearly 13 lakh to 15 lakh per annum. This is the like that Indeed and also the Indeed statements actually. So this is the way they are mentioning like that. Okay. Now, what are the companies they are hiring for the data sets? So, when we are going to searching the several companies, this is the major important companies. For example, Intel, they're expecting the artificial intelligence engineer, and MATLAB, and Cognizant, Amazon.coms, and IBM, Wipro, and Capgemini, and Google, Amazon, Apple, Meta, and also the Windows. They are hiring this kind of the roles, developer roles of data science, and this kind of the roles is like they are offering the different from company. So you can search it in LinkedIn or Naukri. Definitely you can find it this kind of the company. They are expecting this kind of the things. Okay, so Intel, IBM, and Google, Amazon, Cognizant, and Capgemini, Wipro, these companies are hiring this kind of the role. Okay, right. And data science components. Okay, so here components is most important thing. So I will tell them one by one. Statistics. When I am going to entering the data science world, try to understand. When I am going to entering the data science world, we need to understand the basic mathematical concept. We don't need any advanced calculations like Fourier transform and also the integral calculations, but we need a basic statistical calculations. After that, you can using the Python libraries. Definitely, you can crack the data science jobs. Try to understand. So, basic statistical and basic mathematical concepts is most needed for analyzing your data and creating your model for understanding the algorithms. Okay, and domain expert, that means specialized in the knowledge of data science. That is most important. That means when it will be possible to expert, we need to understand the basic mathematical concept for the data science and also the libraries knowledge. Then only you will be becoming an expert in data science. So try to understand. When I'm going to finding the meaningful insights in this, and that time we need a basic mathematics. So most of the people in recent time they are asking kind of the question. What kind of the question they are asking mean how to crack the data science path. Okay, that is a good question actually. So actually I made one video for this question also. Okay, how to crack the data science path in the sense try to understand the basic mathematics is the most important part in data science, right? So for that we need to know the basic knowledge. Okay. Basic knowledge is actually like the most important thing. Okay. I will tell you, no problem. Atma, I will tell you what is the tools we needed. I will tell you, no problem. And yeah. Here, yeah, basic mathematics is the most important thing, but we don't need advanced calculations like integral calculation and differential calculation is not necessary. But basic mathematics and statistical concepts is most important, and you can learn it, and you can use the Python libraries which is available in built-in. So you can use it that, and you can use the data science path. That is actually definitely you can crack it. That's it. Okay, and data engineering, working with the data. That means handling the data, making the properizing data, making the structured data. That is actually nothing but the data engineering. And visualizing the data for exploring the data and analyzing the data. That's it. Statistics, domain expert, and data engineering and visualization will help to analyzing your data. That's it. Right. Yeah. So what are the machine learning algorithms in like another data science? That is most important thing. Regression based algorithm, decision tree, logistic regression, linear regression, clustering, and principal component analysis, support vector machine, Navy BIOS, artificial neural network, Aprio. So these all are the algorithms is most important for the data science, and the programmers are try to understand is very important. Programmers try to understand this is very important, and this is actually not needed. So what are the tools is actually most important, right? So I will tell you for the data science is actually just to note it down if you need it. First thing, Python programming is the most important part. Okay, Python programming is the most important part, and where you want to becoming the data analysis in the sense by using the tool Power BI and Tableau that will be help to analyzing your data and exploring your data as well. So by you are very familiar with Python in the sense you have to learn the Python libraries, that is Pantos, Matplot, Seaborn, and also the sklearn. That is the most important library for data science and also the machine learning concepts and data analysis also. Okay, for an example, when you are going to enter the data science world, the EDA process is the most important process. So for that, you have to use the data science part. Okay, you have to use the several kind of the libraries, right? So that is the most important part of this, and Tableau and also the Power BI is actually a most important part. So I will show the one particular dashboard of which I created in Power BI. You can see that. Okay, so just a minute for data analysis. Okay, I'm going to open the Power BI tool. Okay, I'm going to using the Power BI tool to analyzing the several data. So I have created already one particular HR data analysis Power BI. Okay, so I will be open that one and you can see the dashboard of this one. Okay, just for showing the output, I don't want to explain much more thing. It is not possible right now. We need a more time to explaining about this one. Yeah, so you can see this one. This is called HR data analysis. Okay, by using the Power BI tool. So for an example, the average age of the employees, you can find it easily based on this particular company's data. And active employees, nearly 1,233 employees presently active. When I'm going to see this particular dashboard, you can find it easily what exactly presenting in this particular data. And this is the way you can call it as, this is the way to analyzing your data. For example, 16.112%, that is attrition rate of this particular employees. The attrition means the particular employees are not presenting in this particular company. And some of the attrition count, 237 employees is not presenting in this particular company. But total employees of the count 147, they are going to leave. And what is the active employee? 1233. So this is the way you can find it, and you can see this one actually in the department of most attrition. Attrition means the company employees are not available in this particular companies of this. So attrition rate is most increasingly R&D department, and second one sales department, and third one HR department. Okay, and you can see this one number of the employees based on the age and also the you can find it easily. 25 to 34 members is most highest employees in this particular company, and you can see this one male this much count and female this much count. You can see this one male 337 employees in the age range of 25 to 34, and 217, that is actually the female count of age range 25 to 34%. This is called the analysis by using the Power BI tool. And you can see this one, what are all the departments available. So satisfaction, job satisfaction rating of this one, and educational field attrition and attrition range by the age. So this way you can analyzing your data like this. Okay, so for an example, we have open the report, just a minute. So I will show the another dashboard also to you. Just a minute, is going to be open and open. Yes. Yeah, as you can see, this one, this is for like another data, that is Appcollip's company data analysis. This is company data analysis. Okay, you can see the product name. That how many units sold based on the product name. You can find it. So now I have when you are going to asking the question. Okay, so for an example, which product highly the unit sold? Of course, that is multi-tool. What is that? Yes, and nylon rope is the second sale, and tractor tape is the third sale. That is a unit sold count. And count of total purchase, that is 50, and minimum total purchase 90, and sum of the total purchase 22k. So this is the way you can analyzing the data. This is a dashboard that is for data analysis. Okay, data analysis by using the Power BI. Okay, Power BI. I hope you guys are understood about this particular things, and this is the output of this particular Power BI tools as well for the dashboard. Okay, and yeah. Just a minute, guys. I will share the link to you. Yeah, you can use the pivot table, Ankita Naidu. You can use the pivot table to analyzing your data. Just a minute, guys. The session is not ending. Just a minute. So I will share the this link. Just a minute. I will share the link to you guys. Okay, so I will share the link to you all. Just a minute. So this is actually Google review link, guys. Okay, Google review link. So I will share it to you. I shared it to you all. So use this particular link. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So go to this particular link. Okay, so this is all about today. I'm giving overview, and it is more satisfied me to sharing my knowledge to you guys. I hope this is very useful for you, and give your feedback about this particular session. I will share the link. I shared the link in command box right now. So that is actually a Google review link, and give your reviews. That is most important things about this particular session. Okay, so I will share the link. Okay, right. Right? Yeah. Today the time is over. So Vichita Pat, definitely, if possible, in future, definitely I will take the session for Pantas and also the Matplotlib. Sure, for the data analysis. Okay. So give your feedback through this particular link. I shared the link already to you in command box. Use that particular link, review link. Okay. Just go to this particular link. Okay. Go to this particular link. And just click here, just Google review, and write here. Okay, just write here, and yeah, So maybe it is asking this. Fine, no problem. Yeah, go to this particular link and just click the Google reviews and write a reviews and give your stars about this particular session. I'm expecting 5 star from you guys. Why? Because of I have giving the good knowledge to about the data science and also the data analysis. If you guys are really satisfied about this particular session of overview of the data science and also the data analysis, please give your stars a 5 and share your feedback here, like that write anything about this particular session in a very genuine way. That is most important things. We are expecting a good session, a good review from you guys. I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session. If you guys are really enjoying this particular session and also if you guys are really like this particular session, the way of taking, the way of presenting this particular session is very impressive. Don't forget to give your reviews through this particular link. I have shared already in a comment box. So use this particular link and go to this procedure and don't forget and give your reviews. That is the most important things to encouraging myself and also the continue this particular session as a very energetic way. Okay, link is not opened, right? Yeah, just a minute. I will share it to you one more time. Yeah, it's actually opening. Okay, it's actually working. I will share the link one more time to you. Just a minute. I will share one more time to you. Yeah, I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session. So this is all about today is about the data science and also the data analysis workshop. And I have delivering my content in a very perfect way to you. I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session, and don't forget to giving your reviews. And if you guys are really like this, enjoying this particular session, please give your heart in comment box right now. After that, we can wind up the session, and keep it in your mind. Don't forget to give your reviews. That is the most important things to continue like this for sharing our knowledge to the different people in a technical way. Okay. So I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session. If you guys are enjoying this particular session, please give your heart in comment box right now. Okay. And don't forget, give your reviews also. Thank you, Vijay Raghavendra. Yes. PPTs, the concern team will share it to you. Feedback link already shared. It is pinned in a command box, Mr. Krishna. Krishna, please find it in command box. That is pinned in a command box. You can find it there. Okay, thank you so much guys. All the best for your bright future and learn more every day. So if possible, learn every day and keep your knowledge in a very fresh way and keep always positive and move towards positive to the successful life. Bye-bye. Thank you all. Have a great day and see you if possible in the next session with our different topics. Thank you. Bye-bye.